One life for one world. Ooh, is this going to be when we deal with the warriors of darkness? Alphino would keep moving forward. If we take the Griffin's double at his word, then the crystals are now somewhere in Zaharak, ready to be put to use by the Amalja. We must apprise Alize of all we have learned. I will join you both in Little Alamigo after I have changed. Yeah, Alize wasn't even there at the rally. Where did she go? I don't even remember now. Oh, and Thancred's finally here. Oh, maybe she was waiting for Thancred, or I don't recall. Kept you waiting, huh? My apologies. Ah, that's much better. Subterfuge was never my strong suit. You are prepared for battle, then? Now that Thancred has finally arrived, mayhap you could share your... Oh. What was that? You could share your latest findings. I mean, obviously it was... Context says it was going to be something like that, but I wanted to be sure. You mean to tell me that while we were worrying ourselves sick, Yida and Papa Limo were here all along? Well, your Stola will be relieved, and also angry. Mainly angry, I should think. As for the crystals, what choice do we have? We cannot very well leave them in the hands of the Amalja. For all we know, they could be preparing to summon Ifrit even as we speak. We must make for Zaharak without delay. Agreed. If there is naught else to discuss, let us depart. Let us depart at once. Ooh, who's watching us? Oh, Urianche. And so they go forth, in accordance with the Griffin's plan. In accordance with the Griffin's plan? The players gather to assume their marks on a stage wreathed in flame. Ere long the curtain shall rise, and the drama of which I am author. Gods forgive me, shall at last be performed. Huh. So he's been playing 4D chess. And he doesn't even, I think, know maybe exactly how it will end. Like, he assumes there's risk, maybe. Or maybe he knows the risks, knows how it's going to end, and still things aren't going to turn out the way he wants. I don't know. But evidently he's planned all this out. Naught else remaineth, save to stand at the ready and pray that the chance is seized. For never shall we know its like again. Huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, and I was distracted for a second there because, I pronounced it Zaharak, but then I was thinking sometimes spelled like that with the H in the middle of two A's is like silent. So I was just thinking, is it Zaharak or just Zarok? I don't know. And it doesn't matter, but still, I got distracted by it. All seems calm here. Is it possible that we've been deceived? You'd think there would be more obvious signs that something was afoot, but if anything, the place seems quieter than I remember it. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, I think this may be our confrontation with the Warriors of Darkness. I don't remember much about it, except for I think this is when Alize reveals that she's like a... I don't know that she's actually a red mage. Exactly, because like, I think the abilities, at least in this, she doesn't use any very like red magey type of abilities. Although she does in the Endwalker trailer, so she is technically, I guess, a red mage. Anyway, this is when she pulls an etheric sword out of her book or something. I think this is when that happens. I confess, I expected a warmer greeting, but we must not jump to conclusions. Not until we have braved the Bowl of Embers. We must be ready to engage the enemy at any moment. If you would make any final preparations, pray do so now. I shall await your signal. Upon proceeding to the Bowl of Embers, several cutscenes will play in sequence. This must be the end of 3.4. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety.
This isn't right. The Amalja would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
Not willingly, no.
The saviors of Eorzea. Slow as ever.
By the 12, will you never learn?
You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. Killing primals, tormenting beastmen, hastening the birth of a new god. It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it. But killing the warrior of light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into chaos. One life for one world. A fair exchange. Wouldn't you agree?
God, he is definitely desperate. Out of his mind.
Lest you forget, you've more than one opponent.
Carbuncle! Defend me!
I sense you will offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
Alize!
She ain't having that. It's red mage time.
Did I not tell you, Alphino? I am not the girl I once was. My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
The birth of badass Alize.
As Eorzea's blade of light once stood by my side, now I shall stand at hers and defend this realm with all my might.
Let's finish this.
Hells yes. We've come too far, sacrificed too much to stop now. You think you are the only ones to have shown sorrow? Yeah, you're going down first, little one. No healing for you.
You shall fall soon enough.
No, no. We will not be denied so easily.
There's no escape.
Power of the Echo. Is this the power of the Echo? Uh-oh. Up and back at it. Oh well, you're just gonna go down again. Oh Jesus, is this just gonna keep happening? Again they rise. Have these warriors no limits?
No more games.
Uh-oh. God damn it, I can't break free.
It ends now. What?
The chains!
You snake! You would betray us as well?
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart. But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
By the 12! Oriange!
Mine apologies, Master Alphino. That the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
You sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us. I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the last time?
Thou mayest, my lady.
Alice is amazing.
By thy leave.
And ever the showman, Oriange.
Even odds then. No matter. We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop!
Understood.
Hearken to me. We only have one chance. Channel your ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell. I cannot do it alone, but together we can defeat them. Get ready! They come!
Okay, so we're actually fighting again? I thought we were a second ago, and it was like, no more cutscenes, so... Trying to beat us at our own game. Ha! Go to her, Lavenza. We will deal with something. We will deal with the others. I've given her all I can. The rest is up to you. You heard the man. Leave the fighting to us. So what am I supposed to do? Just stand here or what? Hurry, Lavenza. Give me your ether. I'm trying. Is there something else I'm supposed to click on or what? I am missing what I'm... Oh, okay, Blade of Youth. Okay, that's what you get for not having names turned on.
It's not enough!
Caution, Lavenza, you mustn't channel so much at once. Now, Blayhurts, kill her while she's weak. I guess I fight now? I don't know who I'm supposed to be killing, but... Oh, he's protecting him, so I'll... Unto her blade we render our aether. That fortune may favor us this day. Okay, so I gotta take him out. The fate of two worlds hangeth in the balance, Lavenza. Quickly, thine aether. Okay, I don't... Okay, there it is again. Let me just take the dudes out. There. Oh, okay. If you take all of them out, then they... This has gone on long enough. Kill the girl. The ranger, you must stop her. Okay, where is she? Okay, I can do it again. Oh, I gotta deal with the Warrior of Darkness. Nope. There we go. Oh, come on. We'll hold the line, Lavenza, but you must... I'm trying... Okay. Okay, he turned away from me. Good. Okay. I'm trying to... There we go. There we go. That's it. That's it. We've got them.
'Tis done. With this blade, I banish the darkness.
No. Not like this.
Alize, are you hurt?
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine. Thank you.
And there you have it. Our friend is too stubborn to die.
We are far from finished. Or have you never considered how we came to this world?
Crystals? You mean, like the Ascians?
Just so. As the Ascians flee unto the rift twixt planes with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
Eloquent, as always. Aye, like the Ascians, we too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
Wait! Such methods as the Ascians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
At long last, you see. To save our world, we gave our lives. We were just adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light. But word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders and bid us fight for all that was good and right. We fought, and we fought, and we fought, until there was no one left to fight. We won! And now our world is being erased from existence. We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this. You of all people should understand. We will not falter. We brought our world to the brink of destruction, and now we must save it.
I'm wondering now how we convince them to stop.
I've died before, Arbet. I'm not afraid to die again.
No matter how many times we fall, we must rise and carry on the fight for those we left behind.
To have known the depths of sorrow and embraced the highest sacrifice. Nonetheless, Master Louis Sois, guide my hand, I pray you, as fate's thread spinneth upon this most capricious spindle. Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal.
What is this place?
Such pain. Such sorrow. Oh, my dear children.
It can't be.
Mother Hydaelyn, hearken unto your children's plea. From two worlds do we gather, and from two worlds do we offer a bounty of light. In this desperate hour we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the Mother, with your chosen Minfilia.
Your cries go not unheard, nor your sacrifices unnoticed. Though many are lost, there are those we can yet save, whom I can yet save.
Minfilia.
Blessed children of the First, the light of your world hath grown blinding in its radiance, but it is not yet absolute. I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
Now you deign to answer our prayers? I will suffer this farce no longer!
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiark's will, so too must others carry out the will of Hydaelyn. But for the boon you have granted her, she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light. Thank you, Urianger, for bringing everyone here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Hydaelyn had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength longsword. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes, in whom I glimpsed ourselves, the first. Full long did I search for a means to save this world, concluding at the last that the answer lay in the power of blessed crystals. And thus did I labor to set light against dark. Yet I knew from the beginning that this salvation would not come without sacrifice. For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither, there to remain, mayhap forever.
You orchestrated all of this, not to save her, but to send her away!
One life for one world. Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
Have we not walked together in the light of the crystal, and at her bidding borne witness to the joys and sorrows of this land? Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
You would go alone, then?
My dearest Thancred, you who have ever watched over me, I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
Long have I watched you from Hydalin's side, watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn. The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers. Thus do I entrust to you, Tupsimati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
It's not going to last long.
Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
Hear me, servant of Hydaelyn. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor. Take us with you. Take us home. We were blind to the truth once, so I tell you this, as one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them. We made our choice and you see what came of it, so please, forge a different path. Seize a better fate.
'Tis a strange feeling. So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph. Someday, when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor.
Whew. Yeah, I didn't really remember any of that. Oh, Flauman's gonna get the feeling, the sense.
Thank you, Lemine, for everything.
Or hear from her. Wow, that was something else. The first thing I think of is I did not realize that Minfilia going to the first was all Urianger's plan. I don't know if I didn't pick that up the first time. I can tell you, I probably didn't understand what the hell was going on in there. Where this time, I think I understand everything. But yeah, I mean, the idea that, you know, Minfilia going to the first to save it was all his plan. And so, like I was saying earlier, of how, like, you know, when he was talking about, I can't remember exactly what he had said, but it was like well, I was saying either he had this plan and he didn't know how it would turn out, or he had a plan, knew how it would turn out, but it wasn't necessarily the way he would want it. And that's what it was knowing that he was essentially not necessarily sacrificing Minfilia, but like having to let her go in order for this plan to work. Yeah, that's seriously some 4D chess. Oh man. That was amazing. All of that, the battle, the cutscene. Oh, though things did not unfold as perhaps, I mean to say, I truly believe that she, forgive me, I should have not spoken. It is not my place. Speak thy mind. I do not expect thy forgiveness. Yeah, he's speechless. I mean, as you can imagine, it's just... The crazy thing is, I don't even think you really understand his bond with Minfilia until after Shadowbringers. I've said it before, but like A Realm Reborn gets so much better after you've done Shadowbringers. And sure enough, like this is better after Shadowbringers 2. It's crazy, but I almost think like New Game Plus is like a required... I mean, it's not required because you could just play a whole new character, but for the sake of ease, New Game Plus is almost a required thing, you know, to go through it, to go through the story again, just because it just makes it so much better. Anyway, It would seem we are in southern Thanlin again. Minfilia is doing, no doubt. May the 12 speed her on her way, and the warriors of darkness, too. I cannot help but wonder what awaits those wayward souls. If they gave their lives in order to travel to the source, and then in return to the first, would they not? If they gave their lives in order to travel to the source, and then in return to the first, would they not? Yeah, would they not give their lives again? And they did. Although poor Ardbert. Oh man, this story. But mayhap that was their wish. Just so good. This story is so good. And Heavensward, well, it's a combination of Heavensward, but also Shadowbringers and coming back to Heavensward. It's all so good. Thank you for watching this video. Tonight's stream was amazing. The Warrior of Darkness story arc in Heavensward is great. The ending to it was just phenomenal, and it just makes me that much more excited to get back into Shadowbringers, which will be quickly, probably within the next 2 weeks, I would say, or a little bit more than 2 weeks. So if you want to see that live, or Stormblood now live, because we should be getting into that within the next few days, if you want to see that live, please join me on Twitch. The link is in the description down below. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you again for watching. Have a good one.